Yeah. I just wanted to look at the court rules again necessary for the use of criminal complaints. Yeah. I wanted to know who the petitioner is. I know who the plaintiff is. Yes. But my question is it the actual petitioner of the protection order? Or was it somebody else? Yeah. Now, since I wasn't in Brennan, Washington, yes, and I haven't been cyber stalking, yes, there's this concept of the criminal record of the complainant, yes, potential defendant and potential witnesses, and whether they have been convicted of any crimes of dishonesty, yes. Now, has Phyllis been convicted of any crimes? Has Carol Kirk? Yes. Has Brett Roberts? Ooch. Well, who was it? Yes, that the evidence available to the state in support of its prosecution. Choo choo. Involuntary administration of antipsychotic medication. Who was it that contacted the prosecuting attorney's office? Now, diagnosed with a mental illness for which the first line of treatment is psychotropic medication. Yes. Uh, Therefore, the court finds that Mr. Budding is not competent to stand trial. Inpatient psychiatric treatment is recommended toward improving his condition. Yes. Paranoid delusions would suggest detachment from reality. Ouch. Well, I don't know how many. Let's see. I'm detached from reality. Anybody know where I was at on June 16th of 2017? Of the 2,250,000 emails, did you get any of them? I sent an email today explaining that I wasn't there, and then I sent an email explaining that I wanted to know what the district court case was about. Yes. And the court rules say that any officer could have served me. Yeah. Now, this charge will be prosecuted even though I might later change my mind. Yes. The witnesses and complainant will be required to appear. Yes. Now, at the cell hearing, right, Phyllis is going to be there. Pow, pow. And then Carol Kirk's going to be there. Yes. Judge Landis is going to be there. Yes. Jack Range is going to be there. Yes. I'm going to be there. Poo. And then the psychiatrist that did this is going to be there. Yes. And you're going to continue to say that I'm delusional. Um, Mr. Budnick had no insights into how his delusional beliefs have impacted his life, and instead viewed law and government agencies for persecuting him as an explanation. Persecution, frivolous, harassment, torment and torture, yes. Where you don't protect the rights of citizens, yes. And then the citizen is delusional. How many state agencies are going to get sued for this? Sheriff. You've been covering up the fraud of issuing fraudulent protection orders. Yes. Every one of them was about a mental health evaluation. They had nothing to do with protecting my sons. Yes. Because I never committed domestic violence or child abuse. My record was expunged. Yes. And every time that somebody walked in there and said that they were my wife, yes, they all said I was crazy. Crazy. Now, findings, conclusions, and order or committing respondent for involuntary treatment. Yes. GL appeared in court. Yes. Reasons for the commitment. Right. Now this is for a felony charge. Yes. This is not the one that you use for misdemeanors. Right. I put that there for all of those that got admitted to mental facilities for felonies. Now, order setting trial date, pending trial, the MP 445. Yes. It looks like since you continued to continue the hearings, yes, and then you took me off the docket for 10 weeks, yes. And there's something in here, order setting trial date, committing the release, escape, outpatient treatment, yeah. One of these says that speedy trial doesn't toll until I'm done. Well, how many times do you get to take somebody off the docket for 10 weeks? Ouch. Psychotropic medications. Nope, that one for some reason didn't work. MP 420. Yes. Committing findings, conclusion, order committing respondent for involuntary treatment or less restrictive for treatment. Yes. Excuse me. Yeah. Witness, in addition, findings of facts are written in law. The court incorporates reasons for the commitment, felony charges. This is a 420 again. Yeah. Outpatient behavioral health treatment. Yes. Gravely disabled respondent. Uh, jurisdiction. Yeah. Somebody trying to choke me? Violation of hospitalization, transportation, right to full hearing. Yes. Or jury trial. Now, their jury trial set in this matter is stricken. Yes. As in stricken from the docket or stricken. I mean, when you take somebody off the. Do you know exactly what you're doing? You're covering up a fraudulent protection order that's been issued for 7 years and 5 months. Yeah. This is order striking non-felony revocation proceedings due to defendant's lack of competency. Yeah. Is not competent to proceed with the revocation hearing. Strike the hearing. I'm just wondering, which of these forms are you planning on using? Yes. Since you wouldn't admit the evidence that I wasn't there. Oh, competency restoration order. Yes. The MP 25010.77. Yeah, based on the evidence. Right. The defendant is not competent to stand trial. Is that what we're going to say? Yes. Now, this is the one that had the 6 pages. I could. Similar to the. When are you going to remove your fraud? When are you going to remove the disillusion of marriage? When are you going to allow me to sue you and have you put in prison? A defense expert has been appointed. DSHS should direct a defense attorney term with expert will be witnessing the Department of Social and Health Services evaluation. Is it a back? Is the back child support? Oh. Well, we can get out the number of court hearings right now. I'm going to sue you and have you put in prison. Now, I responded within the 90 days. The